Some vacation blah. Still deep before it, are you? Look at that hat wearing idiot. He's eating hot food and boiling well. Watching it makes me sweat. Little can you get him out of here? Sorry, Katan, I didn't mean to freak you out. Well, I'll give you half, but you gotta use my chocolate because I didn't bring any spares. Why would I want any? Even that whole summer has been scorching. I concentrate on my homework for this. Person's busy. She's not able to get leaves. It's Junpei, basically hinting, it's like, take him to the moon, get him out of here. Website went down after being flooded with hits. Might be that the outage was caused by students planning to have some big issues. Was it 2000? What year was it? 2009? Is that what this is set in? I think. Yeah, 2009. I can't remember. Was 2009 a pretty hot year? I can't remember. It's like, really 2 full decades ago now, isn't it? Man, it is weird though, you know. One thing that surprised me, right, was the realization that, you know, Trump in his first run as president was started in 2016. I'm like, really, was that far back? It's like, I don't know, I guess because, you know, throughout the 2010s, I was, you know, mostly focused on, you know, my videos and all that, because that's, you know, it started in 2011, be focused on that and all that. And, yeah, I'm not from the US, so obviously, you know, didn't really, whatever, not so what I'm trying to say there. But, you know, it's like, it feels like only since the 2020s is my mind focusing on the world and be like, what the fuck happened to this world, man? It's like you got all these wars, conflicts, you know, the ever-looming threats of another world war, all this crazy shit and all that. Feels like, you know, since the pandemic, everything's just kind of falling apart like a house of cards. Arf, arf, arf. Koromaru seems energetic. So, whether you have mentioned the movies if I talked to you yesterday or not, it's kind of forgotten to be that. Was far apart with the curator group. For me, Gotta sound, relaxation is quite a difficult task. Purely standing in one spot does not seem to count as relaxing. Today I'm observing everyone's actions so that tomorrow I might relax in the correct manner. Or she'll be the next one. Hot, 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 hot. Gotta hurry on, miss the trailers. I gotta eat first off. Think by the way over. Oh, hey, Mikoto, I'm thinking of Captain Flicks. Well, come along, the lineup today is choice, man. Sure. Sweet. Just give me a minute to finish eating. Water Island Station movie. Theater's crowded because the movie marathon has a new film each day. Today they're showing American action movies. Dude, this is seriously non-stop. What action movies came out in 2009? It's kind of weird to see a movie with an old guy, but I'm getting pumped on to see. Let's go. Oh, don't let me forget popcorn vest butter. I feel like, you know, going to the movies is the only time you actually eat popcorn. Watched American heroes saving innocents from the evil empires. You learn to fight for justice. Charming. Why couldn't I have been born in the USA? By now I'd have been all saving the babes, fighting for my country, and everyone would be like, "Oh, Junpei." What happened to be born in Japan? It's time to go back to the dorm with Junpei. I can imagine him like in a cinema movie, he would be like some kind of hero.
Where have you been?
This isn't quite what I thought it would be. Summer vacation will end soon and school will be in session. Dude, Ken doesn't seem to be feeling good. I think he's got heat or something. God, even after we see the movies this night, I'm not even gonna get any new dialogue. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. And then I'll be like, okay, now you gotta reload because you got exhausted. Earth. Everybody's looking at you pleadingly. He seems to want to go for a walk. Junpei can go every day. Yo, Koromaru, your tail's gonna fall off if you act too much. Don't wear yourself out again. Man, the movies today were great, huh? You gotta watch something like that and it feels like you can take on the world. The coolest part was how the heroine understood the main dude by the end. Even being a suit badge that comes up and nobody knew about it. He was in there for a while. Hey, there he is, he looks hungry. Wow, wanna go back? Let's get some chicken brown cow. Because that's what it sounds like. Oh man, he's gonna be persistent. Hope rejected him twice for invites doesn't lead to him. Be like, next time we hang out, we'll deduct a few points. It's Kenji, do you have time to talk to you? You have any plans? Alright, wanna get together? Oh man, okay, maybe next time. Kenji end up and sound disappointed. And then, boom, it has been reversed. Hey, it's me, Kat. You got a minute? You want to do something tomorrow? Sorry, man. Oh, you already got plans. Well, maybe next time. Later. This is hung up. Seems to want. Any more calls? Like, dude, man, it's summer vacation. We should hang out together. Where are you at, man? It's like, well, I gotta, watch movies with my homies. He's like, but we are your homies, yeah, but, you're not the homies that are, literally living in the same place. So what we got in the movies with today? Aigis, yeah.
It's me. I apologize for the interruption, but do you have a moment?
Morning. That's a big sink.
Good morning. The chairman will be here tonight. We'll meet on the 4th floor as usual.
Plots?
That's all.
Plot, the plots. Still lost in thought, deep expression on your face. How'd you like the movie yesterday? Awesome, huh? I wanna be that badass someday. You play the same movies, I swear I'll go see them like 10 times. Junpei's not interested in seeing any other movies. So he's basically the target audience for superhero movies. Those were great. Those were ages ago now, but that was today somehow at the same time. Arf, arf, arf. How about us energetic? Next, the news. The elementary school children who took a bicycle trip around Japan have returned. Kids are tired and happy, and their families are overcome with joy to have them back. However, there is a missing persons case. One of them did not turn up and is I didn't know how to word that, but you know, it's just like dramatic, you know, turn of events. You feel refreshed? Great. Must file a report. There is a meeting tonight. I will relax until then. Do you have any suggestions on how to relax, Makoto-san? Aigis doesn't seem to be busy. Would you like to invite Aigis to join us? The movies. I see. So going out is considered to be relaxing too. Then let us go and relax. Port Island Station movie theater. Theater's crowded because the movie is on the theme each day. They're showing ninja movies. Well, she does have that Naruto run. And it's kind of weird, you know. It's like Naruto is all about ninjas. They're not very ninja-like, though, are they? They're a bit too flashy. Or wouldn't ninjas be all about, you know, being stealthy? How can it be stealthy if you got a bunch of crazy attacks like you see in Naruto? Ninja War. This is referred to opposing platoons of ninjas on the screen. It's like two factions fighting against each other in all-out ninja combats. How would that work? Wonder Junpei-san, ninjas are the coolest of the cool. According to the teacher at school, it's actually the samurai. How about the samurai versus the ninjas? Okay, no, actually, scratch that. A four-way battle royal. Ninjas versus samurai versus Romans versus the Vikings. Who will win? I saw the history of ninjas and learned about their mind-bending fighting techniques. Academics has increased. Some of these increase the academics with the nice. I've updated my information on ninjas. Ninja is the ultimate status that a man can achieve. It's like you might want to fact check a few of these things. Like, the ninjas in this movie did these unrealistic things. It's like, were they really like that? Like, now it's exaggerated. In combat, the power of their body is equivalent to that of highly advanced special weapons. They were war machines with unparalleled fighting skill. Given these facts, I am curious as to why their existence has ceased. Was it an ice age? Actually, no, I never really thought about it. Whatever happened to ninjas anyway? How'd that go? I guess like a decline of sorts, like, you know, the samurai and stuff like that. Perhaps a relation of the internet. An enigma I may never resolve. Thank you very much for today. I shall call you Makoto Ninja from now on. That was a humorous joke. You decided to get back to the dorm with Aigis. It's like, you're like, you seriously gonna call me that from now on? It's like, no, it's just a joke. I have to specify because, you know, robots. Android thing.
Good, you're all here. Please, come in.
We're already in. Oh wait, you're talking about.
Sorry to interrupt.
You must be kidding. After running several tests, we've learned that he has more than adequate potential. I called this meeting so that I could introduce him, since he'll be joining our squad.
But Mr. Chairman, he's still in elementary school. Besides
what? His ability is quite promising. With the proper training, he could be a big help.
You could be a child soldier. Wait a minute. That makes it seem like super wrong.
But is he okay with it?
Actually, I asked to join. I believe I can be of some assistance.
How old is Ken anyway? Like you said in elementary school, is he 8 by any chance? Is the number on his back? I don't know how old he actually is.
Now, I finally know why I was given this power.
So, as you can see, it was his own decision.
And therefore, it is not wrong that we have enlisted this elementary school kid to put his life on the line to fight shadows. This is purely his own choice.
Nice to meet you all. I'll try not to get in anyone's way.
nice to meet you too.
I don't like you very much, Ken, because, well, I remember giving you items. I was like, take this equipment, and you gave a very shitty comment on it, and I was not amused. Seriously, when you give Ken stuff, when he's like, kind of rejects it, he's kind of just like a little douchebag.
Hey, don't worry, kid. We got your back.
Yeah, we got your back. I'm not even looking at you.
It may be hard at times, but stick with it.
Yes, got it.
Junpei's like, yeah, I can be like the cool older brother now. He's very decisive. Decisive. I believe he should be a great addition to us. Sage worries me though. We'll need to keep a close eye on him. I don't like Ken now. It's always the case with these kid characters, you know? But it's just like, I wouldn't mind him so much if not for the fact that he's such a douche who would give him equipment and he's like, oh. You know, when we go to Tartarus next, you know, I'm gonna see if I can show that, you know, like, give him equipment and see how he replies. See if he gives a reply I remember it. And how I was like, well, screw you, Ken, you're not on my team anymore. I'm very impressed with Ken. He's quite brave for his age. When I was at elementary school, I was a really scared cat. I used to cry and run away when I feel him. He reveals he's got like severe allergies to bees and he would actually die. Orf. Most still in his head, he's not in the mood for a walk. Better see Koromaru away from the TV. I'll be joining Caesars today. I promise you my best. He's a pretty amazing kid. He puts his ass against it. His uncle thinks like that. Did you say anything else? Nah, he's just changing expressions. God damn it, why is there always a kid that thinks he's older than the actors? A spear is a Manasan's weapon of choice. Really, that's unusual. Yeah, it's not as easy to handle as a sword. I wonder why he chose that. Most likely because of his size. A spear evens that disadvantage he might have against a taller enemy. Makes sense, I'm not surprised Ken can afford that. We haven't even seen him in combat yet. Got in a battle at his age, Ken's the man. If he sticks with me, I'll show him how it's done, and you can call me Junpei Senpai. Act like a little kid. Kenkun's more mature than you are. Junpei-kun and Ken-kun look like brothers. They're quite a pair. Junpei-kun is the silly older brother, and Ken-kun is the reliable young brother. Yeah, couldn't ask for a cool old girl. That's Junpei acting like that. Alright, since he's not in any clubs, this is his first chance to be a senpai. Look at him, right? Is the monk here today? And we've got a tire persona for the first time, so you get an extra boost. Oh, it's you. That seems to be drinking by himself. You have Elegant persona tower. I need to get one out. Let's check the social. Elegant. Chule. And that's it. You probably pronounced that wrong. Heh, what a strange kid. This is news. Feel our friendship has grown stronger as the time of Natsu. They should have been strong soon. I thought that was the case last time. So I get back to the who is it now? Is it? So this is Bebe. Do you have a minute? Why is it always Bebe and what's the face? Kenji. I have nothing to do tomorrow. Would you like to do something with me? We will hang out once school starts again. Now, oh, is that too bad? Maybe some other time, because he will be the first person we hang out with when school's back. Bebe hung up. It seems disappointed. Ah, now who's it? Hey, it's me, Cass. You got a minute? Like, come on, man, we gotta hang out. You want to do something tomorrow? It's like we don't even say we got all our plans. We just decline. Well, you already got plans. Well, maybe next time, later. Kazushi hung up. Seemed disappointed. It's like, damn, man. Some vacation. We don't even hang out. Except that one time going out to movies. It's sad as study. I mean, did we get any more of a boost because we were in a great mood or not? I don't get it. Sometimes we get the boost, but other times it's just kind of, you know, just goes by as normal. Summer vacation is nearly over. The annoying thing is, you know, Saturday is quiz game night.
Oh man, this year's going fast. It's already second semester.
As I was saying, you know, what was I saying? You know, we do that on Saturdays, but unfortunately we're going to be taking Koromaru for a walk on in the evening, so we can't do the quiz game.
Next year, I'll be a senior.
A senior citizen.
That girl.
You again.
Honestly, it looks like, you know, I'm doing the ancestry stuff when I find these files and print it out. Sometimes that would be how the zoomed in page would look. It would get printed out right in the middle of the page. It's just got this whole text, and it doesn't take up the whole paper because, you know, my dad's the one who does the newspaper stuff. I'm on the other computer doing other stuff, and I'm like, okay, Next article to search for is this edition of that on page this, date, and all that. And when I get the page, usually I have to be like, okay, look for this one, and then kind of scroll through it, and we kind of zoom in on it and screenshot thing prints, basically. And sometimes it ends up with it just in the middle of the page on the paper. So that's generally how we kind of look at it.
Well, I mean, I'm surprised you remember me.
Same here.
Well, you kind of stand out in that dress.
And the hair color too.
So, what are you drawing?
Nothing. Why?
No reason. I was just thinking, must be nice to have something you're really into.
It's no big deal. I only draw because I like to.
Oh, yeah? Still, I'd like to see it when you're done, okay?
These two have an interesting character development. That's what I like about this game, you know. Every character gets a good bit of character development over the course of the game. And the same applies, you know, Persona 4 and 5. I don't know, it just feels like, despite this being the first one where they did like the, you know, the social aspects of the events and all that stuff, prior to that, it was, I guess, in more of a traditional JRPG, where it's like, okay, story and, you know, side quests and all that and whatever. The social aspects wasn't quite fleshed out until this game, because they really switched it up after Persona 2, which I've never played, but I assume Persona 2 is closer to Persona 1, which I have played. And the way the character was developed over the course of the game, just, I don't know, I really like it. Like, you know, I like Persona 4 and 5, but I feel like Persona 3 has better of their character development over the course of the game. Feels like in Persona 4, well, I haven't played Persona 4 in years at this point, so I can't remember. Maybe they do get additional character development, if I recall, over the course of the game, even after, you know, a certain point. But now it feels, I don't know. Because, you know, in Persona 4 and 5, you know, when a new team member joins, you know, their character gets their development as they wake up to their persona and all that. And it feels like their development past that point is like a lot slower and minimum, and you don't really see much of their character development unless you do their social links. Whereas in this game, most of the characters on the team don't even have social links, so you know they actually develop their characters naturally throughout the story itself, rather than being optional inside, you know, social link stuff. So it feels a lot more in depth, you know, instead of being like, okay, you maxed out your social link, and it's like, okay, we're like best buds now, but you don't really see that element of it in the actual story. It's like, yeah, they're friends and all that, but it doesn't feel like they're, you know, bros for life kind of, you know, best friends. Well, I don't know. It just feels like Persona 3 has the superior character development as part of the story. That's me, it's just like, who's gonna say who can strong will? It's all gonna be much stronger than ours. Who's worried about Ken? Now that I've joined C's, I see you all differently. Yay? C! Doing my best at the C sound. Yeah, there's a C expression. Arf, arf, arf. Everybody seems energetic. A couple of bands sold every seat in the house for their latest concerts, but on the day of the show, the audience was completely empty. Seems most of the ticket holders had got back to the be like, no, they were all just scalpers and they realized right at the end that nobody was actually interested. It's like, did everyone that went to that concert have that syndrome? That seems a bit too coincidental. Like, were they really that popular if everyone that bought a ticket had the Apple syndrome by the time of the concert? I was done with my homework. I wish I had finished my homework in July. Somehow I never had to do it. That Junpei hasn't even started. He can beg all he wants, but I'm not gonna let him copy off mine. Ken on our team, we have North Manda, although he's still a child. Seriously, to be pondering. Hello, Makoto Ninja. Just kidding. Or at least you remembered. Wait a minute, where is Junpei? He's out in town, isn't he? That makes sense. Maybe Ken's joining yesterday was a surprise. I think he wasn't sure how to bring it up. I'm glad he's looking better now. He seems relieved, which is now why you can go to and we got matching persona as well. You want to go with me? Sure, that sounds fun. I was actually thinking about going because the film today seems interesting. Be fun. Maybe seems happy. Well, in Station Movie Theater. The theater is crowded because of the movie marathon. They're showing hard science fiction movies. I always wondered what they meant by hard science fiction. So the last time I passed by this theater, I'd asked the ticket clerk. He said it's a science fiction story that could really happen. Maybe it's just me, but I'm not very interested in movies where travel in time or cast spells. Or I'll see movies that make you think, 10 years down the road, this could happen. Like the way everything around you gets more and more high-tech. You know, that's one thing I've thought about technology. Our technology advances way faster than we do. It feels like, honestly, we have, like, as a species, you know, we haven't really advanced all that much compared to our technology. Technology goes ahead so fast that we, you know, we're not mature enough to actually use it to its full potential and do so with the wisdom. You know, we just misuse. If any of that makes sense. It's my favorite kind of sci-fi. SF. Oh, sorry, I got a little carried away. Still haven't seen the movie yet. Hope we can get good seats. There's like the idea, you know, like, oh yeah, we'll colonize planets and stuff like that. It just doesn't feel feasible with how humanity is going to stay now. Like all the conflicts in the world, it feels like you need to actually advance past all this, you know, conflicts and shit to actually get everyone on board and actually make advancements. But nope. Maybe they made you think about the near future. Charm is increased. Feel like a real life. You thought about the near future. You feel depressed. Wow, that was amazing. I wonder if our civilization will ever advance that far. You see that iron got rid of wrinkles on their clothes in half a second. You know, how is it we got charm increased and not academics? Get that much heat out of an iron so quickly, you probably have to keep it charged. But it wouldn't have to be with electricity. It could be a gas pipe. Maybe they have a totally new energy source, but how would they power the iron units? Oh, sorry. The movies get me all excited, so I got carried away thinking about it. Let's go see another movie together sometime. Let's get back to the movie.
Greetings.
And salutations. 1 week remains until the next full moon will appear. As expected, the lost are increasing in number. Vacation will end soon. Have you finished all of your homework? It's going to be a full moon soon. I'll be prepared to be busy again. Amada-san is small, so he uses a spear with a long reach. This enables him to compensate for his small stature and fight bigger enemies. Indeed, a spear is the perfect weapon for Amada-san. He's acting weird again. I don't know what's gotten into him, but he should really be concentrating on his homework. He's in love. He probably doesn't even realize it yet. But he's clearly falling for a goth girl. Someone needs to look at it again. You do this. I'm your man. Good, I'm counting. Hey, is there anything I can get involved in? Probably not. How should I know? That's for you to discover. Yeah, you're right, I have to discover it on my own. I have no choice of spear. It has rate is high, but the amount of damage does is have to attack enemy little by little. Please don't get mad if it takes me a long time to speak. Saying all this, you haven't even been in battle yet. We have yet to go to Tartarus with Ken on the team. He's like, yeah, I know all about this stuff already. I've been practicing in my room, swinging the spear around, looking like the Star Wars kids. Arf! The bird is looking at you pleadingly. He seems to want to go for a walk. Maybe you can go with you tonight. So there's a pattern there, so you can tell here is you gotta move into someone and then you go and say doesn't always happen that way, like you know, looking for a walk with Aigis before we even went to move into it. Oh, chance seems happy. I will be so it's fantastic, I'm glad it works. Thinking about trying my own all-night movie marathon. I don't think these are all the moves I missed out on. I watched them all back to back. It's the kind of thing you can only do on some vacation. Let me see it for a while. Oh, Koro-chan's flipping good. You should let him in the bath with me when we get there. With you? You can't take a bath with a dog? Study. I guess our friends get the MO at this point. He's like, okay. He doesn't want to hang out with us, man. He doesn't care about us anymore. Well, until school starts again and, you know, social links. Full moon! Well, it's not full moon yet, it's just the midnight hour. Subscribe more.
Hello. I thought I'd remind you, the next full moon will be in 1 week.
In case you forgot somehow.
Are you ready?
You know, in the previous record session, and by the previous record session I mean the record session before that, where I ended up, you know, having to stop because the cat was outside. And it was a pain ass to get in, but you know, while I was outside, this happened on 2 separate occasions that week, because the bloody bastard keeps getting out. And just looking up at the sky, clear sky, you know, you can actually see the full moon. It's like, wow, the moon's fully out in view, you can see some of the stars, but then you're like, which one of those are stars and which one of them are just planes or something like that, you know? And you just like stare up and it's like, whoa. You ever done that, looked up at the night sky and thought just how distant it is? It's like you see that empty blackness. That's basically what space would be like. Just an empty blackness with, you know, planets, you know, asteroids, meteors, all these bits and pieces scattered at incredible distances from each other. But in amongst all that is this emptiness. And just imagine in the distance. Like, we can see the moon so clear, but the distance to the moon is insane, and yet, compared to, like, you know, anywhere else in our solar system, that distance is just like, just a walk down the streets. It's freaking wild how big space is.
Only a few trials remain.
Makes me think of that Carl Sagan speech about, because he had, I think it was NASA, he was like, okay, so when it gets this bit in, space, have it take a picture back at Earth, just to, show, and it'd be like, yeah, we're just this pale dot, in the sunbeam there. That's where we are, that's where we've always been, and how everyone that's ever lived on that little pale blue dot. And you compare it, like if you took a picture, somehow we're able to take a picture of the entire universe, which would be impossible. It wouldn't even be a dot because it would be just so small it wouldn't even be visible. Our solar system would probably be invisible because of the sheer size. It is insane.
So be careful.
That a threat?
I look forward to seeing you again.
Virus disappeared. Could you imagine being stuck in the complete emptiness of space? It's like you don't, like, just far away from any planet, any star. Like you're just way too far out in the middle of nowhere in space, and somehow not dead. Because if you were, in that case, you'd be very, very dead. But imagine it. That would be really, 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 really anxiety-inducing. It's like, that would be like being, stuck at the bottom of the ocean. Complete emptiness. Everything's dark, you can't see anything. But unlike that, there's nothing. You're just floating in nothingness. Horrifying. Some vacation will be ever seen a film that's something like too. Have they ever made a movie where it's just basically like that? It's like, okay, an astronaut. No, I'm not even sure how you'd make it like that. But just someone stranded in space. Not like, well, maybe even, they could have, like, they've got a ship, but they're completely stranded. They cannot go anywhere. They just got a little, ship that they're in, and they're alone in the emptiness of space. Or, alternatively, they are literally in the emptiness of space. Don't even have that. How would you make a film like that? Like, okay, so first hurdle, well, one of the hurdles they're outcome is, how the fuck is this person still alive? Because it wouldn't make sense, would it? But, it's a bit more interesting horror scenario. Just completely stranded in the emptiness of space. You could, it's like people like, stuck at sea, out in the middle of the ocean, It's like, even they would, some people, they don't get found, and they end up dying. Or, people who can, survive out in the, like, vast ocean, on a raft or a boat or whatever, that's going nowhere, just adrift. And they're able to keep themselves alive for weeks, months even, before a passing ship happens to see them, That's just the oceans, That's just here on Earth. Imagine that in space, there's nobody gonna find that. That is just, ooh, the anxiety. Ask me, it's just as The next episode 23 of the film and episode 28 Dimensional Beast. The enemy is cute. And now the news. Have a syndrome that's becoming more widespread. It is no longer of interest. He's still fooling around. He's gonna get started on his homework or he'll be in trouble. For me, I'm all done now. Time for some fun. I seem to have already made plans. 5 years. really enjoyed myself at the movies. So many films are on one ticket, the price ended up being very low. This is what the only place that holds festivals is. Now I imagine there are festivals like that. Now that I've joined Caesar, see you all do. I'll do my best. Hello, Makoto Ninja. Just kidding. I haven't had a free day in some time, but it's here at last. Notable 1-1 has a month off that there will be at least one day free schedule. What should I do? It seems to be free today. Would you like to go to the movies? Movies. I just remembered that I received VIP tickets. I think I'll make use of that. Alright, let's go. What kind of movies will we see? Raise academics?